Hey guys, just thought I'd talk about my little EDC tool kit that I keep in the center console or by the armrest of my truck. This is a Condor Sidekick pouch, I believe. Yeah, Condor Sidekick pouch. I've had this thing for a number of years. As you could tell by looking at it, it looks all beat up already and stuff like this. You know, there's a little bit of rust here on the bottom. I've had it, I don't know, about 6-7 years. I used to attach this on my load bearing vest, but I got a new vest and new attachment, so it was still a good pouch. I figured, what can I use this for? So I turned it into a toolkit, and for the most part, man, this is pretty awesome. It's very, very durable. Condor Sidekick pouch. It's about 7 inches long, 5.5 inches wide. Now I looked at the dimensions online. It says about 1.5 inches in depth, but I stacked this thing. This thing is super full, so it goes maybe almost 3 inches in depth. This thing is. This thing is for a little pouch like this. I think it has a, man, it still has a few more years of use that I can put to it. In the front, there's a little zipper pocket. You can put things in the inside. There's MOLLE all over it. See, there's MOLLE in the back, MOLLE in the front and the sides. Velcro in front. You can attach, you know, your morale pouches, patches, whatever. In the back, I attach a little carabiner. It's always good to have an extra carabiner. In the event I need to go hands-free, I need to go somewhere, I could take this because it doesn't have any handles. I could just attach it to my belt and go. Now let's open this baby up and see what kind of tools I carry in here. Sorry, just trying to get in focus. Now, for the most part, I like being hands-free, okay? So if I'm working at night, I always carry a headlamp. This is a little headlamp that I got at Ross, believe it or not, for like $5. It's, I think Avalanche is the brand name. It's about 60 lumens. I actually bought it the other night. For the price of this little thing, it is super bright. Okay, it's not extremely bright, but it's bright enough for $5 and to keep yourself hands-free. I wrapped around the headlamp a couple of hair ties, you know, to keep it in place. It's always good to have a couple hair ties, you know. It's always good to have rubber bands, but rubber bands tend to break after a while, so hair ties are good to have. This is the Night Eyes Cam Jam. If you need to cinch something down or tie something down, this thing is very, very handy. It's called a Night Eyes Cam Jam, and there's paracord. Of course, I have a Bic lighter here wrapped around with duct tape for obvious reasons and uses. This, you know, like, I like to be safe. This is a Night Eyes Night Lit is what this thing is called. I attach a carabiner to it because if I'm working at night, I could throw this on the back of my collar or my shirt somewhere. Turn it on one time, it stays on steady. Hit it a second time, then it is flashing. So people can see at night and you'll be a little bit more safe. I have a little mini pry bar with electrical tape, crazy glue, this is a WD-40 no mess pen. Always good to have WD-40 around. Here's another flashlight. Okay. What the? Oh, sorry. There's a magnet in the front. Okay, here's another little flashlight. And the thing is, it's a magnetic tip. So if something gets dropped into your engine bay, you can actually go down, reach down and pick it up. I also have here, this is another magnet. It's always good to have an extra magnet around. I have a Sharpie, glow sticks. This is called a ProTech magnetic flashlight that you can attach to your truck. It's magnetic here, so if you're working, you could boom, hit it. Hands-free again, you could be, you know, seeing what you're doing. In here, I have a socket set that I just kept into a little Ziploc baggie. I only really use the number 10, but I keep everything else in there. I have here a mini pry bar from CountyComp wrapped around in paracord. Always good to have extra paracord around. And man, I just love little pry bars. You know, these things are so handy. So many uses what you could do with these little things. This right here, in the event that you're drilling something or you're hammering something, you could actually put the tip on what you're gonna strike, and almost like a slingshot, and it'll create a little hole, so it'll be a little bit easier to drill or hammer. Okay, on this side here, I have another little flashlight, but this one's by Streamlight. You know, it's always okay. I have a bunch of hands-free ones now. It's always good to have one that you could carry around and hold. And I have zip ties. Zip ties, zip ties, zip ties. These things, man, they help when you're really in a pinch. So many uses for zip ties. I have here a small Armor All screwdriver with interchangeable heads. I have the Leatherman Surge with big hits. Awesome tool. Over here is a small crescent wrench. This is a true dog or a true utility, the dog tool. You know, do I really need it? You know, it's a multi-tool that I got, and it was cheap. You had a little file and a can opener, whatnot, but it could always come in handy sooner or later. And that's pretty much it for the inside. And the back here, or inside the front pocket, I have a notebook. You need to exchange information, you get into a traffic accident or whatever. I have a tactical pen. This is a Voodoo tactical pen. There's a glass breaker on the tip. And over here you can kind of use it as a kubotan, like a self-defense weapon. Okay, and this is the actual pen itself. Okay, so it's a good little pen. Voodoo. I forgot the actual name of it, but yeah, this is the name of the pen. And in here I have some poking wire. You know, like everyone needs sometimes they open up a coat hanger and they need to poke things around to get something. Well, yeah, that's what I got this here for. And over here, attached to it, I have two Night Eyes gear ties. These things are handy. They're very handy to keep things in place. Love these things. And this is my wire. It's about maybe four feet of wire. It's always good to have wire. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for my second video that I uploaded. All of these items here came from this Condor Sidekick pouch. For the price that you could get this online, I think it's worth it. A lot of stuff into this little pouch. If you like what you see, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Thanks guys. Be safe.